Hello Virgo, welcome to Essence Reflections Tarot. My name is Krista. This is your reading for the week of June 10th to 16th, 2019. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can find out when your reading comes out next week. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And it just takes a minute for the cards to come into focus here. It won't take long. So in the physical, we have the 8 of Pentacles. In the emotional, the High Priestess in reverse. In the mental, the 6 of Cups. And the spiritual, the 9 of Pentacles. So it looks like emotionally there's a big shift going on for you, and that perhaps there's really not a whole lot of clarity there for you right now, and not a whole lot of balance in terms of your emotions. And your connection to the divine is perhaps clouded by your emotions right now. It looks like there are things coming up from your past that are perhaps they don't look like they are really difficult or challenging things necessarily. It actually looks like there may be gifts coming from your past that have sort of set things off for you and set things a bit topsy-turvy for you. And it looks a bit like maybe you're confused about having good things throw you off. It's maybe you're used to having the things that are uncomfortable throw you off, but for something that's a beautiful gift, maybe it doesn't feel like that should be throwing you off. But really, the instability, or the feeling of instability and the feeling of being off balance is just emotion. It's not really, you're still feeling fairly stable and connected and very grounded, and spiritually as well. It looks like spiritually you have some wonderful things coming to fruition, and a great harvest around you that you're about ready to really take advantage of and to connect to, in a sense that really you have everything you need with you, and you carry with you all of your tools and all of your supports that you need in order to move forward and in order to stay connected and be grounded, because your spirituality seems very, very grounded right now. It looks like physically you're really in a place of kind of plodding along and really honing your craft, and really delving into, I don't want to call it perfecting, but finding the excellence in your work and finding ways of really connecting to it and improving it. And it's kind of something that you're doing in isolation. You're not really connected to a community. You're outside of the community, working away on your passion, and it's a good place for you to be right now. It's not it doesn't seem to be a lonely, difficult place to be in, but it's kind of that area that you need in order to just really focus on your work. And the caution would be to still stay connected to what's happening for you emotionally, and to not allow your connection to work to become something that you focus on in order to ignore what's happening emotionally. Although with what's happening, it's so big, I don't think that you would be able to ignore it. It looks like you are able to move between one and the other but not quite in the balanced way that you would like to be able to. And it looks like what's happening here, you really are thinking a lot about gifts from your inner child, things that you're able to receive from your inner child that perhaps were unexpected for you. And as you're thinking about that, also think about what gifts can you bring to your inner child. How can you perhaps shift things here in a way that allows your inner child the room for creativity and the room for connecting with beauty and that wonder and that sense of awe that maybe has been missing for you, that as you're finding these gifts from your inner child, that you're also looking at how you can bring gifts back to your inner child and have that flow and that interplay, and see how that affects what's feeling blocked for you here emotionally. With this physical connection that you have physically and spiritually, it can cause things to be blocked emotionally, and that's maybe what you're feeling right now. It doesn't mean that you need to overturn these things, but maybe find that place to integrate and to be a little bit more open and not quite as in control as perhaps you are used to wanting to feel. I hope that this has resonated for you. If it has, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And if you would like your own personalized reading, please go to my website, the link for which is in the description box below, and I can get started on that for you. Sometimes the general readings don't resonate for everyone, and I hope that you have an excellent week. Thank you. Bye-bye.